We want to win every game, especially the games at home, and you don't want to look past it. But we do have 4 road games coming up after, and they aren't going to be easy. So we're going to face a young, hungry team. I think a team that's playing with more and more confidence after each game. And the one common thing in watching is these guys work. These guys work and they battle and compete.
Where do you think your team is now? I think people were probably really high after the first 2 games, people outside the organization, and then starting to maybe throw out some questions after Game 3. Where are you on where your team is after 3?
Well, it's for me, it's tough to judge, good or bad, 3 games into a season. I think we did some good things in really all 3 games. We were probably more consistent with our game in the first 2 games. And you have to give credit to Dallas, how they came in, and they were a motivated team, and we were on our heels to begin with, and they put us on our heels more in the first period. And we dug ourselves a 2-0 hole and fought back a little bit, but didn't play the third period that we need to play.
How proud are you of what your penalty kill has done? Not granted limited opportunities, but they're playing very well.
Again, I would probably compare this to the people that are judging us after 3 games and judging us at, what, 5 penalty kills? Something like that. It's young yet. It's early yet. And we've done some good things on the penalty kill. We've been disciplined. That's probably the thing I'm most pleased about. We aren't taking too many penalties and putting ourselves in a position where we have to kill a lot. But there's still going to be some tough tests ahead, and still need to see more time.
How do you like the way Dano has played? But the way you played Tuesday and the team you've got tonight, is this sort of the perfect game for Corey Trout to go in?
Looking for Corey to come in and bring some energy. You know he's going to do that. And for a team that lacks some energy early on in the game on, it was what, Tuesday, right? Yeah. Game on Tuesday, that you know, he's going to bring some of that and hopefully, you know, rejuvenate. And we should be more focused. We should be more ready for this. But Corey will help.
Did you get an update on Murray this morning?
I did not. I did not get him. I haven't had a chance to go down and talk.
Coach, is Scott Hartnell, is he kind of acclimatized at this point? Do you think he's full up in terms of being part of your program now? As a veteran player, where do you see his game?
As a veteran player, he knows how to play the game. He knows how to, I think, maneuver, even when, you know, there might be still some adjustment periods going on, just because he knows what to expect. He knows how to play the game. And, you know, just like him, Johansson, again, still, and our young guys too. You know, we're a young team. We got a lot of rookies in. I think still learning the systems and still grasping it at times. And I think Scott would fall into that a little bit. He's been fine in the games. He competes. He works. So as far as fitting into the identity, you know, in that way, in that regard, he's done that.
Are you alarmed by Johnson, Savard's plus minus enough to consider switching things up?
Not yet.
No.
Again, we're 3 games in. You know, we have to put some thought into what they did last season too.
Yeah, sure.
And I think some of it is, you know, you got to give these guys a chance. You know, we're 3 games in. They get the tough minutes, and they'll face. And Hartsey switched them pretty quick after, and I did too up front. You know, Dallas scores those 2 goals, and you know, then we started looking for other options. But there are 2 guys, and we got to give them opportunities.
Have you re-emphasized quick start at all, Todd, with these guys over the last couple of days? Quick start in the game.
Yeah, it has been. Yeah, and they brought it up too. Yeah. I think that was the common theme after the game on Tuesday, that weren't ready to start the game. And in this, if you aren't ready in this level, again, we're going to find ourselves in that same position, in a hole, trying to climb out of it.
You said yesterday that you expected a physical game out of Calgary. Do you see your guys answering about playing Blue Jackets hockey and making this a very physical game heading out into the road trip?
Our identity is just playing hard, playing physical. So I'm expecting this to be a pretty competitive game. We need to establish our game, establish our identity. I'm sure they're talking the exact same thing over there. A young team that works and battles.
Calgary was badly outshot, yet still won the game the other night. How do you get shots to the net against a club that's pretty good at keeping them away from the net?
We got to get pucks into their zone. We got to forecheck, create turnovers, and then when we get the puck on our stick, we got to want the puck and play with the puck. And if this goaltender's seeing pucks, it's, you know, we aren't going to score too many goals. So we got to get to the front of the net, make it difficult on him. But for us, again, the identity of establishing a good forecheck.
your plan to play Curtis tomorrow night?
That's the plan right now, yeah.